and just fold this in really good. Get it all mixed in. I have taken a baking pan and I've greased it. A little vegetable oil all around the sides. Let's get this in to our baking dish. And I know a lot of times you see quiches made in a pie pan, but I want you this one in the baking dish. Oh yeah. Look at that. Let's get that all over. Doesn't that look pretty? Now, the oven is preheating 350 degrees. Because we don't have a crust, this won't take as long to bake. With a crust, it may take 40, 45 minutes. But because we're using no crust, this could take 30, 35 minutes. Basically, as soon as that egg gets set in the center, it's going to be ready. So let's get this in the oven. All right, you know what to do. You have to bake pretty. I can't wait to get into our quiche. So let's give this a little cut. I tell you what, garnet cheese on the corners. Ooh, that's so good. Come on. I'm going to cut you this way. Oh, yeah, that's a little warm. That's a little warm, but it's okay. It's all right. Grab a little piece. Come on out. Get on out of here. Here you come. Oh, look at that. You get right there. I'm going to grab you. Oh, we're going to put you right there. Like that. Right on top. Oh, look at that. Ça c'est bon. Spinach and leek quiche. Such a super simple version of a French classic. Coming up, homemade meatballs smothered in vodka sauce, served on French bread. That's right, it's a meatball po' boy. Hi guys, now we're gonna make, oh baby, we're gonna make a meatball po' boy. That's right. In the pan, a little olive oil. Because I want to get our onions started in here to start sauteing off. I like to make different type sauces. You know, everybody is typically thinking about a marinara sauce with most Italian dishes. So this is going to be what's called a vodka sauce. It's a cousin of a marinara because it's very similar, but you're going to see a couple little different changes. So we have our onions in, a couple cloves of minced garlic, a little bit of red pepper flake that's going to open up nice and get flavorful. And if you ever wonder why I always season this way, it's because I want that flavor to jump out, especially when it hits the heat. Now, in here, touch of our Creole seasoning, a little touch of salt, and I'm going to just put a little of white pepper. That's yeah, you saw that exact measurement there? That's exactly how much that was. Oh, look at this. A couple more things that's going to add a nice depth of flavor. Just a little smidge of tomato paste. And now, let's turn this fire real low. A little vodka. This will just bring all of this together. Now, I have fresh basil. I'm just going to tear it and get it in. And you notice I have our tomatoes. Now, as this cooks, I'm just going to kind of take my little wooden utensil here and just kind of break the tomatoes up. Okay? Just going to break them up. Because this is one of these dishes where the longer it cooks, the more the flavors blend together. So now, let's go in with a little balsamic vinegar. Oh, baby. Yes, indeed. There we go. And of course, after this cooks a little bit, we're going to taste it to see if we need to adjust the seasoning. Do we need a little more salt? Do we want to put anything else in? So I'm going to let this cook. Let's go ahead and get the meatballs made. Now I'm using a combination of ground meat and I'm using some Italian sausage, a nice hot Italian sausage to mix in with the ground meat because this is going to give us flavor. That's why I wanted to just take the Italian sausage out of the casing to mix it with our ground meat. Now, sometimes when I make meatballs, I'll use a little pork, I'll use a little lamb. It just depends on what you feel like when you're making it that particular time. The other thing I want to do with our meats, let's get a little salt, a little bit of Creole seasoning, a little bit of white pepper. All right. Now, let's just go ahead and get this mixed together. But you know what, gang? We're getting close to where I'm going to have to just get elbows deep. Oh, yeah. And I'll show you my tricks for making a perfect, what I call a perfect meatball, that I learned from a buddy's Italian grandmother. Could that lady cook? Oh, she cooks so good.